Hi guys, good day, it's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is all about interpretation and analysis of secondary data. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So we have given computers sold in 4 shops. We have shop A, shop B, shop C, and then shop D. And then on the left side, the vertical line, we have number of computers sold. So for shop A, there would be 25 computers sold for shop A. For shop B, there would be 20 computers sold. For shop C, there would be 30 computers sold. And then for shop D, there would be only 15 computers sold. Now, if you have given example like this class, you have given bar graph, you have given the data, it's easy for you class to interpret the data because you already have your bar graph. So question letter A, how many computers were sold in shop B and then shop C? So therefore, we can say that for shop B, there would be 20 computers. So therefore, this will be 20 plus for shop C, there would be 30. So 20 plus 30. Therefore, together for shop B and shop C, the answer class, there would be 50 computers. Easy as that class. Therefore, class, we can say together for shop B and shop C, there would be 50 computers. That's the answer class with regards to letter A. Very easy, right? So once again, class, it's easy for us class to interpret this one because we already have our graph. We can say that shop C sold the most, right? Because shop C sold 30 computers. And then we can also say that shop D sold the least because shop D only sold 15 computers. So shop C sold the most and then shop D sold the least. Alright, so let's have question letter B. Alright, let's do that. Alright, and then question letter B, which shops together sold exactly 40 computers? So let's check the combinations. So let's combine two shops together. Once again, let's combine two shops. If we combine shop A and then shop B, can we get 40? 25 plus 20? Nope, that would be 45. Nope, we cannot get 40. How about for shop B and then shop C? So shop B and then shop C, if we add this one, 20 plus 30, that would be 50. Nope. We cannot combine shop B and then shop C because we're told to have 40 computers. How about this one? Shop D and then shop C. Nope, I think not, right? 30 plus 15, that would be 45. Nope. So how about shop D and then shop A? Shop A is 25. Alright, let's do that. Shop A is 25, sorry, 25. And then shop D is 15, right? 15. 25 plus 15. Can we get 40? Can we get 40, class? If we add 25 and 15, yup, we can get 40. Therefore, class, the answer, class, there would be shop A and then shop D sold exactly 40 computers if they are added together. Okay, once again, shop A, 25, plus shop D, the answer, class, there would be 40. Therefore, class, our answer, which two shops together sold exactly 40 computers, there would be shop A, and shop D. That's it, class. That's the answer, class. Very easy, right? So if you have your data, class, it's very easy, class, to answer the following questions. Very easy to interpret the data. Alright, so let's proceed now to letter C. Alright, so let's proceed now to question letter C. Which shop sold the highest number of computers? What's the answer, class? That's correct. That would be shop C because shop C sold 30 computers. So therefore, the answer for letter C, that would be shop C. Alright, and then question letter D, overall interpretation of the bar graph. So once again, for shop A, sold 25 computers. Shop B, there would be 20. Shop C, there would be 30. And then shop D, there would be 15. So therefore, this will be our final interpretation. The bar graph shows that shop C sold the most, while shop D sold the least. So for shop A, sold 25 computers. For shop B, sold 20 computers. This means that sales varied among 4 shops, with shop C performing the best and shop D having the lowest sales. Overall, most computers were sold by shop C compared to the other shops. And that would be our final interpretation, class. Alright, so once again, class, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.